Smoke of the Cap. Trying to finish the series up. Like I said, I'm ready to move on to something else. So it's like to get this shit done. So today we're on the Capricorn female and the Scorpio female. And this gonna be a good one because I like Scorpios. I done had good and bad with Scorpios, so with them you never know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? It's like 1 minute you up with them. I'm sorry, let me try to fix this. 1 minute you up, next minute you down. You know what I mean? But Scorpio, at the end of the day, out of all of females that I've ever associated with, I have to say that Scorpio is the female that always keeps it real. You know, that's what I think of when I think of a Scorpio female. They just always keep it real with you, even if you don't want to hear it. You know, at the time you might get mad about what they say, but at the end of the day, you know, when you think about it, if you are that type of person, you know, you'll realize that what they told you was the truth. I've had a lot of Scorpio friends. But I'm only going to talk about two of them. If another one pops up in this story, then they'll pop up. But for now, it's only two Scorpio females really come to mind. The first one, she was my best friend. I don't use that term often, but this girl was my best friend. I met this Scorpio while dating. No, not while dating. I met this Scorpio when I decided that I wanted to go to school to be a medical assistant. And when I first got to the school, I never, you know, I just, as a Capricorn girl, I'm pretty sure you girls can relate. Capricorn, we're just focused. We're focused on what we're doing. We don't really do the extras and try to make friends and all. Like, if it happens in between, that's fine. But if it doesn't, we don't care. So all I remember is just one day, this Scorpio female, she got dropped off by some dude or whatever. And he had a nice car. And all I could remember, I think I said something about the car. So I was like, oh, that's how you doing it, girl? You know, just joking around, you know, play. And she was like, yeah, girl, that's my little friend, blase. I'm like, okay, cool. So we just kind of started talking from there. And we hit it off. We really did. We hit it off. And after that, we became really, really close. Actually, at the time, I was dating a Scorpio guy. And I was head over heels for him. I was young, girl. I was really, really young. So he was really taking full advantage of me. I won't even lie. I was just so in lust with this guy that anything he wanted, I was doing. And I told the Scorpio female about him, and she was like, oh, girl, I know him. And, oh, yeah, he cool as hell, girl. But she shocked me because, like I said, it's them keeping it real. She was like, oh, so do you know about his baby mom and everything? And I was like, his baby mom? And at the time when she had told me that he had a baby mother, I didn't believe her. I was like, no, you might be talking about somebody else. You know how us Capricorn girls, we be in denial. I was like, no, you got to be talking about somebody else. Can't be my Scorpio. No, not. She was like, well, I thought he did. She was like, you know, I went to school with him. I thought he had a baby or whatever, but I could be wrong. I was like, yeah, I think you might be wrong, girl. So as time goes on, like I said, me and her became really, really close. It was to the point where, like, every day, I'm talking about, we was besties. That's the term, besties. People use it very loosely now, but me and her were really true besties. We did everything together. We went out together. We hung out together every day. I knew she had my back. Like, it was times when I was dating my baby daddy where she would give me advice like, leave that nigga, and, you know, all kind of stuff like that. Like, shout out to the Scorpios. All these memories just going through my mind about her. Like, I really cut for this girl. And so the situation that happened with me and her, that to this day I really still don't understand. I would love for her to explain to me what happened, but first let's break down some of the situations. Like, there was one situation with the Scorpio female that kind of threw me off. With Scorpio females, you got to be a little careful about who you're dating if you're a Capricorn woman and you're friends with them, because it's not that they'll have sex with your dude or anything of that nature, but they're very flirtatious, okay? And so if you're not confident in who you are, or you kind of skeptical about the guys you're dating around them, you got to be careful, because they're loyal to you, but at the same time, like, they're good at keeping secrets. So if your dude want to have an affair or something with them, they might not say anything. So you gotta, just be careful of that. And it's so many things going through my mind right now. I'm trying to actually pinpoint a certain situation with her. Oh, well, let me just break down things that she did, besides the good things, because there was a lot of good memories that I have with her. But I'll bring up some points that kind of raise my eyebrows. The first thing I noticed with her was that she was always about money. And you think Capricorn girls, we about our money, you know what I mean? But when it comes to our friends and our family, we don't trip too much about money. And maybe that's just me. I don't know about other Capricorn females, but when it comes to me, I don't trip on other people too much that I'm close to about money. But she did sneaky shit when it came to money. One instance was, I used to cook a lot back then, and when I would cook at her house, I noticed like guys would come over, and I'm thinking that she just giving them plates or whatever and shit, because one of the dudes I actually really liked a lot, and so when he would come over and he'll get a plate, but then I noticed like she was charging the dudes for the plates, and she wasn't breaking me none of the money off. So I was like, damn, you're my friend. Do you think I'm slow? You think I don't want money? Like, I'm the person that's cooking. You didn't even buy. I bought the food. I cooked the food. And we had leftovers. And you're selling the food to other people. Okay. That was the first kind of instance. There was another instance where there was a dude who I went to school with, high school with. And she actually met him years after high school. And he called me out of the blue, and I was like, how the hell you get my number? He was like, well, damn, your friend, she love you so much, she made me pay her for the phone number. And she never had mentioned that to me when I talked to her. She just was like, girl, he was just begging for your number. She was like, I didn't know if it was cool or not, but I was like, damn, he a good dude, I'll give you his number. And I'm like, he a good dude, you'll give him my number. But in reality, you charged him for my phone number. So in so many ways, what I'm trying to say, Scorpio female, don't be trying to pimp out your Capricorn friend. I'm not your whore, and you don't pimp me out for anything. And that's what I felt like she did. So those were those two instances. Then this was another thing which threw me off. One night, me and my friend got really, really intoxicated, and we were out clubbing, and we had another friend. It was really her friend that came out with us, and me and her were so intoxicated that we ended up making out in the backseat of the car while the friend was driving us home. And when we got to my house or something, I was like, where's my earring? And the friend was like, probably down Scorpio throat. And I was just like, oh, okay. And after that situation, it's like me and my Scorpio's friendship slowly started dwindling down. Not on my end, because I didn't see her any different now. Usually, like I told you guys about the Virgo, I looked at her differently because, I felt like that was more of her plotting on me to, have those type of dealings with me. But with my Scorpio friend, it didn't feel that way. It didn't feel like she was kissing me because she was trying to take advantage of me. It was like, no, we both were girls, just having fun that night, intoxicated, and we made out. All I remember after that was we hung out one last time, and she was dating this younger guy. She always liked younger guys. I can't say that's a Scorpio thing or not, but she always liked younger guys. And she was dating this younger guy, and I was trying to tell her about him or whatever, let her know he wasn't no good, because that's just what I was observing. And then after that, we never ever hung out ever again. She stopped calling me, texting me. We just never hung out anymore after that. So I don't know what happened with me and my Scorpio friend, but it just slowly went away. I mean, I see her on social media, and she'll comment on my pictures or something like that, but we do not talk like we used to. And that was one of those friendships that I miss. Like, We had a good friendship. So the next Scorpio female I'll tell you about is kind of the same situation in so many ways. This girl, me and her were so close, I started calling her my sister. That's how close we were. Sorry, I'm being nosy, y'all. That's how close we were. I was calling her my sister. And so I met her at a call center in Texas, and we hit it off, you guys. Like, from day one, we hit it off. Like, she was my buddy. Like, every day after work, we'll go drink, we'll go to the clubs. Like, one thing about Scorpio females, they are fun. If you're a Capricorn girl and you're bored or you're boring, get you a Scorpio friend. They are fun. You know what I mean? They don't judge. And you know how we Capricorn girls do. When we get in our little zone, we be feeling ourselves, we be doing crazy shit. And Scorpio female will never judge you. Virgo females don't judge you in your face, but behind doors, they'll judge you. But Scorpio never judge you. They don't even mention what happened. Like, they are so much fun to be around. With this Scorpio female in particular, the situation that made our friendship fall out, and you guys be the judge, you know, put in the comment section what you think. If I was wrong or was she wrong, you let me know. And then when you let me know your sign too, so I can know if I'm tripping or not. But this particular time, what before that even happened, I'll tell you what she told me, because I met her while I was staying in Texas. I moved back to Florida, and when I moved back to Florida, she was saying things to me like, damn, you just left me. Damn, I don't have my friend no more. I feel so alone. I barely talk to you. And I was just like, damn, I didn't know that I was affecting her that much. You know what I mean? I didn't know that she really, like, depended on me in her friendship that way. It was crazy to me. Not in a bad way. I was just like, damn, I wasn't trying to abandon you. I'm sorry if you felt that way. But I was like, hey, then I moved back to Texas. I was like, hey, I'm back in Texas. Let's hang out, girl. Let's pick up where we left off. And she was like, cool, I'm with it. So I'm a very curious Capricorn. There's a deep sexual side to me. And I say that because we went to a swingers club. And I don't know if I'm a swinger yet. I just don't know yet. I don't know if I'm a swinger. But I know I like to watch. Okay, I love to watch. So she took me to this swinging club, and I was, oh my God, you guys, when I said I was having the best, it was like New Year's, I believe. It was New Year's. I was having such a great time. It was the best. I mean, I was having a great time, right? All I remember because she was telling me the whole time before we got there how everybody loves her. Oh, this is her favorite spot to go to. I mean, she was just making me feel like, damn, this shit is going to really be the shit. And it was the shit. I had such a good time. But I noticed that every time she would introduce me to someone, she would be so excited to introduce me to them and be like, oh, la, la, la. But as soon as, like, we were done introducing each other, as soon as she was done introducing us to one another, the other person would kind of look at me like, why are you with her? Or they would kind of roll their eyes like, oh, she get on my nerves. And granted, my friend was loud. She was a little extra, but I'm cool with that because I'm quiet when I want to be. And so to have somebody bring out that fun side of me all the time when I'm with them, I yearn for that. And that's what she would do for me. She would bring out my fun side because she just didn't care. And so it kind of made me sad that everybody she was introducing me to, that she was excited about, they would kind of like, you know, make those faces or anything. And I was like, damn, what's up? Like, why are they treating her like that or whatever? And so one guy in particular who she liked a lot, she told me she liked him. She's like, I like him. Oh, yeah, girl, I want to have sex with him so bad, blah, blah, blah. But then you tell me after you notice the guy was talking to me, you come to me, you was like, girl, be careful, though, because I heard he have AIDS. I'm like, first of all, we're in the swingers club, and you're telling me the popular guy in the swingers club that everybody likes has AIDS? See, this is why I like to watch, because I'm not finna... You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what my thing is. Like, what's the protocol on going to the sex club? Like, Do people get tested? How are, you know, you can't just randomly have sex with people who you don't know without wondering, like, a consequence. Like, damn, are Capricorns the only people that think like that? I know so many other people who be like, oh, we just having a good time. Like, but a good time can get you in a lifetime worth of shit. Do you guys not think about that? But, you know, granted, I felt like she was just telling me that because she's noticed that the guy was kind of like liking me. But I was like, whatever, who gives a damn? I met a few couples that night. I mean, I was, like I said, having a great time. All of a sudden, like, I noticed that me and her kind of was going our own ways, which was fine with me because I'm just talking to, she's talking to everybody who she knows, whatever. So she ends up getting really, really drunk or intoxicated. And she ends up throwing up. And, you know, I'm there with her while she's throwing up and everything. I'm like, damn, friend, you all right? She's like, yeah, I'm going to be all right. Just had to get that out of my system. I had too much in there. I was like, okay, I get it. And so, you know, like I said, after that, I venture off again to doing my own thing. And so something, maybe like an hour goes by and I don't see her at all. And this place isn't that big. It's a nice size, like 2-story building, but it's not that big for you to be missing for a whole hour. So I'm like, let me try to find her. So I find her, and she's facing, her back is to me, and she's talking to another girl who's facing me. But as I'm walking up, I hear her say, yeah, let me take her home because she just throwing my vibe off and she ain't even enjoying herself. So I'm just going to take her home and then I'll be back. And I was like, damn. And the girl looks, and she kind of gives her a look, the Scorpio look, like she heard you. And the Scorpio turns around and I'm like, damn, it's like that, friend? And she's like, oh, no, girl. She was like, I just didn't think you was enjoying yourself. I was like, when did you get that impression? The whole night I've been telling you how much fun I'm having. Like, why would you do that? I was like, you don't really piss me off. I was like, you know what? You right. Let me go home because my whole attitude is shot now. You just threw my whole attitude off. Let me go. So she's falling behind me, talking super loud, like, girl, it ain't even that serious, and why you tripping? I'm like, ooh, girl, okay, you trying to take me there right now. I was like, no, I'm not gonna let you take me there. I was like, but we gonna talk again. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Got in my car, I left. So the next day, she texts me like ain't nothing even, like none of that little conversation even happened. She's like, girl, didn't we have so much fun last night? I was like, no, you had a ball. You had a ball. I was trying to have a ball, but no, you the one that had the most fun. She's like, girl, I was like, we need to talk. We really need to talk. And she's like, okay, well, meet me at my friend's house, and that's when I'll tell you about the Libra. So you see how all my stories connect together? Like, if you watch all my videos, you'll see my stories always, they're connecting. So the next day we meet at the Libra's house, and I ain't gonna lie, I was upset, but I was trying to be cute. So I had on this like black see-through kind of dress, my black cap, because I don't know why, for some reason back then I used to love to wear like dressy clothes, but with a cap to just show I had like a tomboy side. So that's what I had on. As soon as the Libra opens the door, she's like, I'm thinking I'm looking cute, right? She's like, as soon as I open the door, the Libra's like, damn, you look like you going to a funeral. And in my mind, I was like, yeah, because somebody about to die. But I was mad that the Libra even said, I was like, that was rude. You feel what I'm saying? But I was like, whatever, because the Scorpio female was already in there. And so I'm like, they probably been talking shit about me. And she probably been telling this bitch whatever fuck side she thinks she telling this bitch. But we going to clear this shit up right now. So I get in there, I sit down. And the Scorpio female, she knows she done fucked up. But she's trying to play it off. So she's like, what's the problem? Like, what's going on? I was like, what was on your mind last night, Scorpio? Like, why would you do that? What did I do? I didn't do anything. And maybe I was wrong. Now that I'm talking out loud to myself about it on this video, maybe I was a little bit wrong. But my anger was so mad that I'm going to have to finish this video later, you guys, because somebody's calling me right now. But we'll get back to it.